Oh my god. Where do I fucking begin? Ugh. Um. Okay, so I'm a Guild Wars 2 player. You know, I play a lot of different games. I don't just play, Guild Wars 2. I play all kinds of shit. Test it out, Black Desert Online. Black Desert Online is the fucking worst. That game is trash. And I don't give a fuck what the hell you guys say on my video. That game is fucking trash. It's a grind fest. It's just like any other fucking Korean copy paste RPG that they fucking make. The game looks beautiful and everything, but the gameplay is the same from level 1 to level 50. So fuck that game. Um, but Elder Scrolls Online is, I'm in a love-hate relationship with this shit because I've grown up playing Elder Scrolls on, the Xbox, Elder Scrolls Morrowind. So I came back to play this game, just to see how it is, and the game is great. I give it an 8 out of 10. But that's for like the lore and everything. The combat is kind of stale. You only get like 5 little bars, but gotta be mindful as well. It's not actually made by Bethesda. Bethesda just gave the rights to the people to make this game, so it's not entirely made by the people that made Elder Scrolls. Um, so here's my little quick review, especially with Alliance Wars, because Alliance is basically like World versus World. So I'm a Guild Wars 2 player that came to ESO, Elder Scrolls Online, to try it out. So first of all, there's a couple of game modes that you could play, or game types, World versus World. So this one is below level 50. So if you're below level 50, you can come here and play. So there's people that's been playing this game for a while, and I understand that. They already have their fucking build set up. They got maxed out armor and all kinds of shit. But it's like, first of all, stealth in this game. Stealth is fucking broken. These motherfuckers can go in and out of stealth constantly, bro. Constantly. They can hit you, go back and stealth. Hit you again, go back and stealth. And mind you, you see how my skill bar right is? Like they dark, right? And this one is the only light one. That means that you can only use these skills if you have a fucking target. These motherfuckers can go in and out of stealth constantly and you can't fucking do nothing but do this shit all day. Auto attack. And this nigga is just dumping around, he doing this shit all day. And you can't fucking target him while he doing that. So I'm over here trying to run up to him, attack him. Mind you, doing attacks costs stamina. So this motherfucker's jumping around in circles, hitting me with the same shit, in and out of stealth. I can't fucking target him, and I'm out of stamina by the time I'm trying to do any damage to him. Meanwhile, this motherfucker, he's tanky as shit. So I'm over here doing like 800, 900 damage, and you can't properly enjoy this game mode because you're not geared properly. And you don't know any of that shit coming in as a new player. You gotta die at least 1,000 times before you learn any shit about the game. Of course, I'm not maxed out, and it's like, why do I have to be maxed out character just to enjoy the game? Like, how am I supposed to enjoy this game mode? I'm getting fucked up constantly, and everybody else got maxed out gear. Like, if anything, they should make everybody stats baseline so they can enjoy the game without having to be maxed. So I'm over here saying in the fucking zone chat, that's basically like map chat. So I'm saying in zone chat, like, what the fuck? Why can't I do damage to these motherfuckers? And one guy's like, oh, you gotta have a max weapon damage of 2,500 to 3,000. I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to get that? So some guy, he made me some armor. He purpled it out for me, max stats and everything. I'm still not strong enough to do any damage to these motherfuckers. Tanky ass builds. I'm looking up on YouTube for ESO builds and shit. Of course, all these motherfuckers got legendary stat armor and shit. So all their stats are yellow instead of purple. Yellow is the max stat color. So as you see, all mine are purple. That's like right before legendary. And then of course I didn't have enough to get the amulets and rings and shit. But everything else is purple. So I'm up there, but I'm still not up there to do damage. I'm a Dragon Knight. I'm looking up builds, keeping poison on the enemy, stunning them, destroying their armor. I'm thinking like, okay, I got the build down, I know how to do the combos, but I'm still not doing enough damage to fuck these motherfuckers up. They still just doing the same shit. Doing magic blasts from 10,000 miles away, jumping in circles, stealthing in and out of stealth constantly. And I'm just like, I can't enjoy this game mode because these motherfuckers are playing. They are not skilled. I cannot consider them to be skilled. They're just abusing a broken system. And I wish I could show you a clip right now, but just go based off of my word. These motherfuckers are stealthing constantly, in and out of stealth constantly. You cannot do anything to them. As you can see, my skills are black right now, and if they're not highlighted like these other 3 skills, then that means I cannot use them unless I have a target. And I can't have a target if they're going in and out of stealth constantly. So there's that. So like I said before, if you came to play Elder Scrolls Online for the competitive side, don't fucking do it. The shit is fucking broken. Just play it for, like, you know, the open world PvE side. PvE is great. PvP, not so great. It's unbalanced. It's too tanky. Everybody out here is fucking tanky as shit. The heals can be spammed. Look, I can spam this shit about 10 times. That's the heal skill. They can do this shit about 10 times. There's no fucking cooldowns or anything. There's no balance. So people can do that. Another thing you gotta understand is skill canceling. People do that shit all the time. And skill cancel shouldn't be a thing that's in the game that's broken as well. So skill cancels work like this in this game. Since there's no cooldowns, you can keep doing it over and over. So skill cancels you can do a skill while you're doing another skill, which is fucking ridiculous. It's hard to see when people skill cancel. But basically how the skill cancel is, you use a skill and then press block. So it goes something like that. You see how fast that was? You can't even see me fucking use the skill because I did it so fast. It's skill block. And I got the skill off already. Skill block. Already on my other weapon set. Skill block. Skill block. Like, it's so fast. It's broken as fuck. So imagine you in a fight with like 10 people, and they skill canceling. They all doing the same shit. So you can't do anything because everybody's fucking skill canceling and fucking jumping in circles, going stealth. And mind you, this is the low game mode. So I'm playing with a bunch of noobs like myself. So everybody's fucking low stats. They not doing any damage to these motherfuckers, and they veteran players, I guess. I wouldn't consider them pros, like, or anything, because they just abusing a broken game that's not going to be fixed anytime soon. So don't come to Alliance Wars expecting balance and fun gameplay when you're gonna die at least a billion times before you learn anything. It's just people, oh, and then doing stealth like this, you become fucking invisible. You don't even need to be a stealth class. As long as they're not near you, you could be in an open field and there's about 1,000 people near you. And you will not, you know, they can't see you unless they get close to you. So there's just a lot of broken shit. A lot of broken shit. Especially like the range skills, like critical rush, like that skill. I could just constantly zoom to people instantly as long as they out of range. Because like I said, you can't use the skills unless you have a full targeted. So they can just keep constantly doing that. Skill canceling. Keep doing that. Heal, heal, cancel, heal, 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 heal. Do that, heal. It's ridiculous, man. In breaking stun immunity, you need stamina to break stun. So once you break stun, you become immune for at least like 7 seconds or some shit like that. So you're immune to stuns for 7 seconds. So you can't use any of your stun skills as long as that motherfucker had that shit up. So can't stun them. All you can do is damage. And then if you're in and out of stealth, you can't fucking do anything else other than that. You just gotta fucking guess where the hell he's at. He's jumping around in circles about 10 at a time. And these people, they be so fucking tanky that you be fighting for like 15 minutes straight. By the time you think you almost got him, another motherfucker run up behind you, smack you in the back, one shot you, some shit like that. And it's just like, yo, the fuck? I was fighting this guy like all my life, and this motherfucker just hit me one time. Like, that's some bullshit. Some real bullshit. And I'm over here thinking, I'm like, alright, I'm doing some damage. I'm coming in here. I'm ready for war. No, man. This ain't no fucking war game. The battle is clunky as shit. The skills are fucking useless. It's useless if you don't have a target. It's just ridiculous. It's all over the place, man. So, this is my perspective. I know a lot of you might not agree with it. This might be your fucking favorite game. I don't give a fuck. Go fuck yourself. But I'm coming as a Guild Wars 2 player. I shouldn't be saying it like, you know, I'm expecting every game to be the same, because they're two different games. I understand that. You know, every game has their own mechanics, and you gotta learn their mechanics in their game mode. But a lot of shit is like clearly broken. It don't matter how good the game mode is or how good the game is, a lot of shit is broken, and you can clearly see it just by playing the game. And right now, stuff is broken. And this game has been out for how long? Since like 2013, 14, whatever. It's been out for a while, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the first fucking player to say some shit about the stealth mechanics in the game. I'm pretty sure I'm not. I'm pretty sure everybody known this shit has been broken for this long, and they just been like, whatever, fucking play it, don't play it, it's whatever. Of course, you get skills like Mage Light or Expert Hunter that can reveal, you know, certain stealth enemies. All right, so here's Critical Rush. You see how I light it up when I'm near an enemy? It lights up. So that means if he's that far away, I can use it. And of course, there's no cooldown, so I can keep using that skill. Break stun. Whatever. That's it. That's how you fight them. Shield bash, I mobilize them, I do that shit. You just keep spamming the same skills about 10,000 times. So that's what every player does out here. They just spam skills. There's no cooldown, there's no thinking. In order to clear mobilize, you have to dodge. In order to clear CCs, like getting stunned, knocked over, knocked back, you have to use block and your main attack at the same time, so it breaks out of the stun. You can also bash people, which interrupts them. But like I said, they're immune to stuns for 7 seconds. So it's like there's no cooldown on the fucking break stun immunity. And then you got potions you can use, which gives you immunity and damage. So it's just like, what's the point of adding all that other shit if people can constantly break out of stun? There's like no real downside. You can just keep breaking out of stun. There's no cooldown. I can keep bashing them. You see that? It's just immunity, 6 seconds. And I have to wait before I can use it. So a tanky ass player will not be stunned for like forever. He can just keep breaking stun constantly. There's no like, okay, he got to wait before he can use the break stun again. No, he can break stun as soon as his immunity is up again. So as soon as you stun him again, he's just gonna break it. So there's no like downside to it, which is like ridiculous, because you would think since I stunned him once, I should be able to stun him again. It's like, no, it's like once he breaks stun, he could break stun again as long as he has stamina. And if people have high stamina regeneration and they just keep using stamina potions, you never gonna be able to fucking stun them. They're just gonna keep breaking your shit. So there's no real counterplay to that. There's no real counterplay to stealth either, because people will keep stealthing constantly. Even when you use Expert Hunter and Mage's Light, apparently they have to be doing this kind of stealth, or already be in stealth before you can like reveal them. Which is stupid, because I would think that you could just put reveal on them and they can't stealth. But like I said before, I'm a Guild Wars 2 player. I'm coming from somewhat balanced games. They're constantly, you know, progressing to make the game better when it comes to stealth. But right here, it's like it's no real balance. So that's my take on, you know, the balance system and the PvP system, I guess. PvP side of Elder Scrolls Online. Like I said, it's my opinion. I'm coming from a Guild Wars 2 perspective. And yeah, that's it. You know, it's not really balanced. It's really hard, and especially, and I'm below level 50, so I don't even have the champion system yet. And the champion system is a whole nother fucking topic with passives and shit, and people becoming fucking invincible even more than below level 50. It's fucking ridiculous. So I don't even want to get into all that. But yeah, that's it. I don't know. I like the game somewhat, but it's hard to like run out here by yourself. You're gonna get murdered like every fucking time. There's always somebody else with somebody else. you can't ever find like a single fight out here. You're gonna get fucked up every time. You're gonna get CC'd to death. You're gonna get murdered in 2 seconds. So might as well just like fucking kill yourself before they even kill you, because there's nothing else you could do. So I would just like, as soon as you see 2 people, just be like, oh shit, I'm not gonna fight that. I'm just gonna run out this cliff and jump off the cliff and kill myself. But that's the only way you're gonna fucking be able to play this game and live, is by killing yourself. Because you cannot fight multiple people, especially as a newcomer with shitty armor. As soon as you see 2 people, you just fucking dead. Like, just go kill yourself. There's nothing else you can do. Kill yourself.